Wonders 4. If you're joining me live, apologies for the technical difficulties. I think we're back up and running now, and we should be good to go. If you're watching the VOD after the fact, welcome in. There's a lot of you who watch these VODs, or at least watch the last two. Today we're going to play, I'm a little bit short on time, but I'm keen to play Age of Wonders 4 because today is release day. And I want to experience what it has to offer, not its multiplayer, which, as I mentioned earlier, I think is under quite a bit of stress at the moment, at least according to their Twitter. So, today's theme is going to be something that we talked about a little bit last time, and I think it sounds like lots of fun. It's an area of the game that I've largely ignored. It's the underground. So I'm going to put the massive underground scaler on, because I think that's quite fun. And then I'm not really sure what else to put in, to be completely frank. I think we'll probably slap a... Because I'm planning on playing in the underground, and I think we'll go with some kind of ratty kingdom, I don't so much mind what the overworld looks like, right? And I think we should maybe add a little bit of flavor. We've tried highlands before. Overgrown, I don't think so. Scorched climate. Could be kind of fun. Let's do that. Let's have a burning overworld with barren oceans. All surface combat in these provinces affected by sandstorm. That sounds... fine. Barren oceans, scorched climate, massive underground. And I think I'll leave it there. I'm going to play a relatively small game today, leave everything else as it is, and then make this look like the chaos that it is. Fantastic. Let's build a faction. And... at first I thought dwarves, right? Underground dwarves kind of makes sense. Yeah, we're back! Thanks for your patience. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I think we'll go rats. Rats was the general idea last time, and I think it's a great idea. They look horrendous. God, they look horrendous. What is this loincloth? Anyway, traits. I'm always tempted by the mounts. I think they're pretty cool. A spider mount for the underground? Yeah, let's do that. Let's ride spiders. And what are we starting with? Overwhelm tactics. Oh, I mean, we need an underground adaptation, surely. This just makes sense. Kia ora, Mind Slug, welcome in. Yeah, okay, so we'll go spider mounts and an underground adaptation. Able to build farms on cavern floors. Start with excavation. Cavern floor, mushroom forest, fungus fields and rocks cost 2 movement points less. Okay, cool.
What is that?
Oh my god. Now the decision of which culture to choose. What would suit us as underground? Underground rats. I feel perhaps feudal, barbarian, or... dark? Question mark? Yeah, okay. Maybe dark. I'm quite tempted by feudal. We haven't played a feudal game. A hierarchical society in which lords, ladies, and knights reign over the peasants in the underground. It's a little odd. It's a little odd. And then we have negating city stability penalties, knowledge structures, -10 alignment. So we're also choosing if we want to be good or evil. But we don't necessarily have to stick with that, though. I think we can balance that out pretty easily. We'd also get gold structures and food structures out of feudal. Let's go feudal. Let's be feudal rats. We haven't tried feudal yet, whereas we have played dark, industrious, high, and barbarian, actually, I think. Bit tired though. We'll be explaining a bit of your early game. Should I watch the video then catch up? I'm happy to explain a bit of the early game. The beginner's guide video will teach you better probably than this stream will, but I'm happy to talk through what I'm doing as I'm doing it. Totally. Let's go feudal. We're gonna be some feudal rats, and now we get to choose 2 race traits or society traits, and these traits will again feed into the affinity bonuses that we picked up from being feudal. So we're underground rats. We live in a feudal society. What else would we do? I feel we could balance the good with a with a negative aligned trait. Ruthless Raiders is one example. The nearest city owned gains +3 gold and +3 draft per tier of unit after successful combat. That's kind of mid. The nearest city gains... This is much better. Corpse eating. We've played around with that. This one literally has rats in it. I feel kind of obliged to choose Prolific Swarmers because it has a rat. Oh, talented collectors. Cities gain for each... no. No. I'm not sure if we're going to be hunters or mages or quite where we're going to fit in with our combat. Do you prefer this game to Civ 6? At the moment, absolutely. Yeah, hands down, I'd play this over Civ 6 right now. For sure. Whether it'll stand the test of time like Civ 6 has is another question, because Civ 6 has done a very good job at that. We could try something different as well. Can you build walls in this game? There are city structures that are walls. You don't build them as tile improvements, but yep, there are buildings that are walls, stone walls, for example. Experienced Seafarers is not a bit of me at all. We could go Adept Settlers. I mean, it combines quite nicely with Prolific Swarmers. It wouldn't lean us towards a domination victory, which seems to be what chat is signaling we should lean towards. But it does have a nice synergy. Founding cities, newly founded cities get an extra pop. Capital starts with an extra pop. It's a lot of pop. The really powerful ones, though, are often in here. Mana Addicts, Ancient Wise Ones is great for research. I don't think I want any of the magic ones. I've kind of made up my mind on that. Oh no, it's a city building. It provides extra defense. Yeah, it's not a cosmetic improvement. I don't think there are any buildings that are purely cosmetic in this game. At least not to my knowledge. Some of these are very cool, but I think I'm choosing between Ancient Wise Wands, which is brilliant, and it would also give us a little bit of an affinity toward magic in case I wanted to pivot that way, or Adept Settlers, and we'll just swarm the underground with a million evil rats. Those are kind of the two options that I've narrowed down. I tend to stay away from these ones, although they're not bad. They're just not really aligned with what I want. Extra Imperium out of this one isn't terrible. Let's go for Adept Settlers and Prolific Swarmers. It has a good thing to it. Let's swarm, roleplay all the way. Absolutely. Welcome in. If you're just tuning in, it's nice to see people rolling in for Age of Wonders 4's release day, of course. Now the tome. Probably the most important decision out of the lot, because it gives us 2 affinity into whatever we want, so it'll at least equal what we've already done. And it will sort of bring in our initial research, if you will, our science, or in this case, of course, it's magic. But it works the same as science. If you're a Civ 6 player, then you'll feel like this is sort of the research tree. But it does behave a little differently. Tome of the Horde. Spawnkin. Minor race transformation. Increased number of units in this formation. That's probably what we want, if we want to go for Prolific Swarmers. Yes, I agree with you, Stephen. Looking forward to getting home and firing it up. Oh, wicked, Russell. I hope you have a good time with it. I've seen some people reporting issues of, like, if you go on the Steam reviews page, it's a mixed bag. Some people are like, it crashed for me 3 times and I refunded it. And then other people are like, it works really well, it's great. I personally haven't struggled with any crashes, and if I do, you'll see them live on stream. Because that's the beauty of live TV. I don't think we've had a single crash in any of our live streams leading up to it. So my experience has been, it's been stable, but it's important to note that there have been mixed reviews. Now, Champion or Wizard King. I might delve into that a bit more in a video if it turns out to be more prolific, which is a word I've just read, and so now I'm going to use it, than just a few angry Steam reviews at the start. I'm monitoring that closely. It's something I'd like to cover. It turns out to be a story. Now, do I want to be a wizard king? All cities have 10% mana income is really good, is the trouble. All cities have 10% gold income and 20 stability. Ah, let's do it. We're going to have lots of cities. We're prolific swarmers. Oh my god. Hey, your girlfriend just walked in. Stop. Okay. Do we have a rat face? Or something that vaguely resembles prolific swarmers? I could look through these symbols for days. Is that a rat? I don't think it is, but it kind of looks like her. Look, side profile. See? It's her. Okay, great. And now the main decision here, and that it will actually impact our gameplay, is what weapon we give them. Do we want them to start with a feudal longsword? Sounds like a bit of me. The rest of them are two-handed. And I don't think we're going magical, so I guess it is just the basic sword and shield. Holy rats, rise again! They're like towers for defense. Nah, Nick, no stupid questions. Don't you dare apologize for stupid questions. What can you do to protect your cities? Yeah, it's defensive buildings, not just walls. There are quite a few buildings, I think, that offer fortification, and then the city gets a defensive number. But when it's under siege, you get the option to, well, actually no. When you're attacking, you get the option to build extra units. But the things that you build in your city will be there when you're under siege. So if you build walls, you'll have walls. If you build ballistas, you'll have ballistas. There are traps that you can build that are built outside the city, like those big spiky things that armies can't move by. There are quite a few defensive buildings, and all of them play out in real time in a siege. It's quite cool. Bow? We haven't done a bow before, actually, have we? Yeah, let's do ranged. Let's do ranged. Kia ora, Joshua. I'm a big fan of this game. I am. Hey, we've just ticked over 100 live viewers too. If you wouldn't mind dropping a like, that would be wonderful. That's all I'll ask. The version keep pronouns? We'll find out as we move through, which we'll do right now, because all of the rest of this doesn't make too much sense, except as some... Oh my god, those arms! I love to make the arms really long and the legs really short. I don't know why. I just think it looks funny. God, those are long arms. Physique, I think we'll be fat rats, because we're prolific swarmers and we're great settlers. So we're going to have a lot of money. And we'll be a dude today. Head? That wasn't a question. What one looks the most heinous? This one, I think. Eye color? Red. Hairstyle? Man bun. Eyebrows? Huge. Beard? Nah, I don't think so. Clean shaven for me. Hair on top, blue. Hair on the bottom, dark blue. Oh no, that blue looks awful. Yellow. Yeah, sure. And then for an outfit, I want something a little feudal looking. I mean, that's quite feudal looking, but those gloves, oh my god. Already big gloves over here. Okay, great. You want a cape ready, big gloves? Well, that's kind of cool. Let's put a bird over your shoulder. Because why not? Our armies will be red, and they will also have very long arms and very little legs. Neat. Halfling rat. You're right. You're right. Genghis Khan. Oh my god, it is. Okay, great. Alright, now let's have a look. Yes, if you hit this, you can change the pronouns. If you don't, it doesn't bring it up. So it's slightly hidden, perhaps. Oh no, it's when you want to customize it, isn't it? Okay, everybody, the most important time, because this name will stick with this character, right? So once we finish this playthrough and they ascend to the Pantheon, we will see them in future. So it's important that we get this right. What if we got Fairy King's Khan? Human barbarians, huge attack damage, made them red. Love it. Our race name, Rodent Knights, is not quite right. It's close, of course, because we are rodents. In terms of name, big. What a great last name. I love it. First name. If I just type, I'm not sure what that does. I thought that would give me random things, but it doesn't seem to. Bird Slayer. Cheese Khan. Ratbit. Can you customize them? No, you can't. I think you just have to choose between these two. But we can, of course, change our title. Okay, I'm seeing lots of good suggestions come through. So hyped, completely new to the franchise. Awesome to hear, Ziggy. I was pretty new to the franchise, too. Khan. What about the notepad icon? Where is the notepad icon? I don't see it. I see the one that I'm clicking to turn it on and off. King. Okay, our title will be Khan. I like that. Remy. Remy the rat from Ratatouille. Oh, that's quite fun. Old Remy Atouille. Sir. Khan Remy. It's good. It's good. I like it. Okay. Remy. We also need a race name still. A race name. Last name the Rat. Remy the Rat. Old Remy the Rat. And we'll be ratlings. I'm pretty happy with all of this. I'm not sure about the rat. Ratatouille for the race? How do I spell Ratatouille? Ratata. The Raticates. Ratlantis. Oh yeah, we'll get some good city names. Alright, I'm gonna go with Ratatouille. How do I say Ratatouille? Is that right? Tui? I'm not sure. I'm gonna be Khan Remy Ratatouille. May his wars be expertly planned and seasoned. Ratatouille is the spelling. Oh, brilliant. Thank you. We're good. We're good. Eradicators. Nice. Khan Remy Ratatouille of the Eradicators. Let's do it. Nice yellow hair. This is the way. This is the way. Okay, great. Save a screenshot of this one for the memory bank. Wonderful. And here we go. We start on our spiders. Loads of spiders. We've got Fury of the Horde and Cool to Glory. A bit mid. At least we didn't get the Wayfinder one, I guess. Summon irregulars. Summons a random scout. Non-scout. I mean, that's decent enough. Or we could unlock, what's this? A ranged unit that summons a Warhound. I'm not super mad at that, actually. Let's get there. Okay. Here we are, at the top of the world. A somewhat smaller world than last time. Currently, let me have a look at the YouTube poll. What are we at? 135 viewers, 30 likes. Thank you, everybody. 38% domination, 32% magic. Expansion is currently at 22%. And score, if you can believe this, is only at 7%. Only 7% of people want to see a score victory. Who would have thought? Who could have predicted such madness? Okay, city names. I'm open and willing and ready to go on those. Starting territories, we've got some pretty nice ones too. We've got an iron deposit here and a mana node here. Decent. Decent, decent, decent. Let's pick up... Whoa, a new location has been revealed. And it's a city-state right next door. That was because we stumbled upon this goody hut, which was a map. Oh my god. We are tight. Tight. I hate small maps, I want huge maps. I often fight myself on this one, because on the one hand, I agree, huge maps are great, but on the second hand, it's really hard to achieve domination in particular, which seems to be the way we're going, or expansion, with any great pace, because it takes a really long time to move across the map when you don't have teleporters. So, a mixed bag. What I would like to do is cram a lot of players into a small map. We might do that next time. Now, the thing that I choose to get here will boost my buildings. So I probably want to start with a farm. Even though there are some really nice tiles here. Probably just building a farm on this iron deposit is reasonable enough. Either way, we're going to be losing a thing. But we will, of course, get the yield anyway. Yeah, let's do it on there. That'll give us a bit of production. And then I guess my next goal is to try and figure out how much space we actually have down here. Because I'm not entirely sure that we've got a lot of wiggle room. Gusto's Bistro, Ratlantis, Ratlanta, Cheeseopolis, Cheesetown, Ulaanbaatar. These are some great suggestions. I like Ulaanbaatar the best. That's pretty cool. What am I doing? Change city name. We'll have more where this came from, of course, because we are prolific swarmers. So, let's get to it. There's an underground passage here so we can get up to the overworld. Oh, it's weird to not see anything on the overworld. There's a mysterious realm above us, and we just have no clue what's up there. See my army this... Oh, it's just a big lava lake. Okay, so we've got, like, a few tiles that we can expand around. Expansion, you might say, isn't futile. The Khan will rule. Let's have a look at the overground, just quickly. Oh my god. This is hell. See you later. Let's meet this city-state. They're not immediately at war with us, which is nice. Also, hello. Looking a bit ratty. Aren't ya? Here, take my Whispering Stone. We could very well be friends. Or I'll destroy you. We'll see. Seems like aggression is moving. Moving up in popularity. Fellow rats! Oh, my fellow rats. You've got a giant big freaking... What is this? A flow serpent. A tier 2 fighter unit. Neat. I think the big version of this is that thing that flies around the background of the main screen. I could be wrong, but I think so. The rat people will be united! Future DLC be with Dragonides? I hope so, though I don't think there are any announced at the moment. Alright, time for us to prolifically spam our way across this land. Mines and quarries will be good things for us to build so that we can get some boosts going. Let me actually have a look. What do we need? 2 quarries for that. A quarry for that. A forester for the library. And for that. Okay, so let's get a forester. Wham bam, thank you. Ma'am. On this tile, I think. Because it has a resource on it. And we don't need to specialize it in any way to get its benefit. That'll let us get food online. We'll get a library online. I've got plenty of cash, so I'm going to smash out the storehouse straight away. We're going to attract another population to prolifically swarm. Just keep swarming! In terms of boosts, I'm looking at 2 quarries for the blacksmith, a quarry. We probably need a quarry. Okay. Fine. I'll build a quarry. So we've got farm, forester, quarry. Nice things online. Super fast. What do I want to get from here? Defeating an infestation? I'm not going to be fighting any infestations. But fine. Just in case. It's pretty cheap. 50 bucks. Start a new research? Absolutely. Do we want to give ourselves fire damage? Yes. Let's do that. The blazing rats. And we can train some tier 2 units. So let's just skip most of tier 1. Maybe get a pikeman. And then start queuing up some units with all this extra cash money. Why not? Faith focus for the angel transformation. I'm not familiar with the angel transformation. I'm not sure I've played around with it. Missed the customization? Oh, you're welcome to skip back. But also, I'm happy to catch you up if you'd like to know a little bit about us. If you're just tuning in, because we have had a lot of people just tune in, actually. We're pushing up towards 200 viewers across YouTube and Twitch. 50 likes. Thank you for the likes. Shameless like, self-plug. This is Remy Ratatouille, a leader of our people, the Eradicators of Ulaanbaatar. You can see the theme, I'm sure. We are prolific swarmers. We're all about settling lots of cities and running far and wide. It's kind of what we do best. We're a little bit evil, but also we're a little bit good. We haven't quite decided on our alignment yet. I think we might be leaning evil, though. And the world that we've built has a large underground, and then a pretty desolate, above ground, it'd be fair to say. We will venture up there, of course, because we're prolific swarmers. Like, we're going to have to maybe get, I don't know, what, 1 city above ground? Maybe 2? It depends how big the underground actually is. Let's clear this out. An archer bearing the banner of the city-state. Oh, right, so this is the city-state's army, and that sort of hovering over that. Clear. Dude, I don't need to clear that mana node. It's gonna be their tile. It's right next to them. You're about to trespass. Oh, come on. I'll boost their allegiance. Because we don't want to be stuck with this trespassing nonsense. Okay, and so there's a barrows down here, which is tier 2. It's a silver wonder, so we won't be able to clear that right now. Let's head up through this underground passage. Oh, and we seem to have just stumbled straight into the Sublime Seducer. What a great title. They did good. Humankind Victoria 3 now Age of Wonders 4. I don't know enough hours in the week. Tell me about it. Relatable comment. With a Mongol rodent focus on absolute order. All hail the mighty Khan. It is an underground ratsif, indeed. Okay, what do you do? A revolutionary diplomat. Dislikes empires with large domain. I don't know if we're going to get along so well then. Highly mystic. A little bit of chaos and darkness. Okay. We'll just leave this, I think. Old Remy Ratatouille is out of here. Where did we pop up? Right. We popped up next to one of the units. Okay, let's explore this overworld. Because, of course, we want to meet the city-states as well, right? Oh, devilish! Kia ora, my friend! And thanks for 22 months. Holy cow, that's nearly 2 years. Devilish is, kia ora, mate. What is magic if not fantasy science? Science for the win. You're absolutely right, and you've echoed my comments from the start of the game, too. Completely agree. Science, science, science. You'll notice we have already built our first science building, and our second one is boosted. Oh, shoot, yeah. I kind of just want to get that straight away. Because early science is pretty good. 4 turns. Yeah, I'm going to queue that up first. And then probably these boosted buildings. And that is us rounded out pretty well. Let's attract another population, because we've got Imperium to burn. I think a second farm. 2 farms for the stonemason. 2 foresters for the granary. That sucks. That sucks. It's not that bad. I'm being overdramatic. Alright, let's get a second forester down. A little bit of food, a little bit of industry. Let's also grab this, because this aligns very well with us. Fruitful integration. Founding and absorbing cities takes 2 less turn, and they start with an extra population. So this is stacking on the ability that we've already got. Question, is the deluxe version worth it right now? You know, that's something that I actually haven't covered in any video. Now that you've mentioned that. I would say it is a good deal to get the complete version, but the DLC is quite pricey. If you're sitting on the fence, you might be better off just grabbing the base game. Okay, can I come through Heartfield now? Land of the Rats? No? You're just gonna force me to trespass? Fine. We only got one tile of movement, so we'll skip through. I feel that we should have Pact of Cooperation in one turn. Okay. Oh no, our friends are in peril. Looks like they're struggling with a bit of famine. We can block our growth for 4 turns and boost relations. We can block our growth, pay them money and not boost our relations. Or we can tell them to get stuffed. Looks like we are probably going to have to do this one. This is the best option, by far. And because our growth is blocked... Oh, wow, they actually block you manually growing it too. Damn, I thought there was... Okay, and we've become slightly good. Great. Hello, Alan and Rage. Nice to see you. Those long arms? Oh, yes. You know me, my friend. Long arms, short legs. The best. What's a Paradox game without a whole load of DLC at launch? You're right. You're right. There isn't really much else for me to explore down here. I might need to take my army up to the surface. Or we could settle a city down here below Heartfield. It would be kind of a small one. But we're probably going to have to head up to the surface, run around a bit, find another underground passage, and then settle there. That would be a paradox. Yeah, I think that's going to have to be the move, because there isn't anywhere else we can go. We're a bit ring-fenced in down here. Oh, although it does look like it carries on for a bit longer. Stuff this, I'm trespassing. Sorry, mate. It's just business. So now this scout also kind of has a new objective, doesn't it? Because it's looking for underground passages. That's its main goal. If we step on this watchtower, we'll be able to see a bit more. But I kind of want to go this way. So that I can meet these guys. Oh my god. The purple-eyed toast themselves. Great to see you. We need an extra whispering stone. That's a lot of dudes. Yike. Hey, Huck, welcome in! Settle above? Settle above where? In here, you reckon? How many tiles could I get? 1, 2, 3. I don't think so. It's just too small. Perhaps down here? Oh no, it's actually just cut off. So again, what are we looking at? 1, 2, 3. I think we'll have to take them over. Or I guess we could just keep them. We've been insulted. How dare you? It's because I'm a rat, isn't it? You're some kind of rat racist. Unbelievable gameplay. More Empire development? Yes, please. Don't think we need seafaring. Let's reduce our tier 1 unit upkeep. Seems like a good move. You need Materium Affinity to dig? Yes. Oh, did we start with the ability to dig? Because of our underground... Hooji, what's it? Maybe we didn't. I've also never experimented with the digging, so that's going to be a fun thing for me. How am I enjoying Age of Wonders 4? I'm loving it, King Kudo. Thanks for your question. Picked up Premium Edition a week or so ago. First time to play tonight. Looking forward to it. Videos haven't made up my mind. Oh, thanks for the kind feedback. Who am I and why do I keep appearing in your recommended? You love my stuff, but you've never heard of me. I don't know how to answer that. Nice to hear that I'm coming up in someone's recommended, though. It must mean that the content is achieving its goal. Let's get Spawnkin as a minor race transformation so that we can increase the number of units in our formation and deal extra damage. Because that also really leans in heavily to the prolific swarmers thing, I think. And here, well done, Scout. Here we've found another underground passage. So, how does the digging actually work? Is it once I unlock the ability on the tree, right? Excavation. Excavate earthen terrain in the underground? Or do I need an ability in this tree, or do I need a spell? I also thought that we started with some kind of digging ability thanks to our underground bias, but maybe I'm wrong. I can't quite remember how it was worded. Whoa. Well, this is a bit of a yikes. I was like, let me go and look for more land, and then we just found a massive underground lava lake. Not ideal. However, there is a bronze infestation, so we could... Wait, is it unguarded? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I need a hero. A PS5 peasant, and I can't figure out how to disband units. Let me help you. You click it, or in my case, I right-click it. I'm not sure what that button will be. And then there's a tiny little symbol up here, which is how to disband. It's fairly well hidden. Gotta be said. Fairly well hidden. You should have a small shovel button next to army units. The digging should be given to you with the underground or research in the general tree. Okay, so we should have a small shovel button next to the... Thank you, Dr. Drake. Oh. Next to the units. And that's how you disband a unit. Let's have a look. And is it a friendly territory thing, or can I just go anywhere? Let's have a look. Excavation allows a unit to dig out an area of earthen terrain in a province. Excavation can open up new paths, uncover buried treasure, or even discover hidden locations. That's pretty cool. Looks like... Oh, that is so cool! Oh, I'm gonna need to put this in a video too. Because if I was a moron and never played around with it or didn't realize it, chances are other people are the same. Hammond, thanks for the $2 super chat. Hammond says, have some moolah. Happy birthday. Thank you, Rude. He keeps popping up because he's awesome. Yeah, I play strategy games. Like this game. And Civ. And Victoria 3. I cover tutorials, kind of analytical pieces, update pieces, and of course some gameplay around the edges too, like this live stream. Let's get back to base so that we can start digging. We're gonna dig up a storm! Can single units dig as well? Maybe they can. Maybe we don't even need the whole army. Let's send this dude over here and do a little dig. Oh, that is so cool. So to get it working, it would usually be this excavation, which is unlocked pretty early. But because we have the underground bias on our species, we're able to just do it straight away, which is pretty neat. Excavation with this unit. Excavate. Excavate! I'm gonna excavate everywhere, I think. Go on, little scout. Do the excavation. Oh, that is fantastic. I'm so stoked with that. My woes, my fears about not having enough space, completely gone. Lose allegiance, flatter their ego with a bit of money, or humiliate them to receive money and Imperium. It's tempting, actually. But no. We'll flatter her ego. The little spider that could! Oh, I can't get that one, though. Sad. Okay, well, I mean, we could put a little city here, I guess. Oh, look! Some dragons came out. Well, kind of. Little baby ones. They're very cool. And also very strong. But we found some treasure too. A lesser snow spirit. Sweet. You're out of place. Dig the deck. Nah. Get out of here, Huck. No, actually don't. Stay here. You're wonderful. Hello. I too was brought here by the almighty algorithm. Hail the algorithm! We haven't been in its favor for a little while, so it's nice to be in its favor. For what realistically will probably only be about a week. But it's nice nonetheless. Helps make the work feel slightly more impactful, I suppose. Right, get your ass over this way and dig that hole. Diggy, diggy hole, everybody. Farms, extra 5 food. Abso-freaking-lutely. We're gonna need food. We're prolific swarmers after all. Negotiation succeeded and a rivalry's been declared on me already. Neat. We kind of knew this would happen though, looking at what they like and what they dislike. Do we want to declare one back? We can already declare a justified war, which is nice, because of this minor balance. Fine, you're my rival. How dare you? You and I will be rivals. You in the crappy overworld, me in the glorious underground. And now I'm thinking, let's do this settle in between thing before they expand up too far. I'm doing it. I'm building an outpost, and then we're going to claim that tile. It's a shame we didn't quite get that conduit, but if these guys are our ally, maybe I don't need to think about them as if I'm trying to steal all of their crap. Right? Diggy diggy. Yes. All the digs. Looks like all of the rest of this is bedrock. Oh no. Diggy hole there. And there, of course. Next to our outpost. So let's start clearing out some of this crap too. Nice. I love that. That's really fun. Oh, and it's time for our minor race transformation as well, which are super powerful spells. So close. So close, but so far. Hey Dio, welcome back to another Age of Wonders live stream. We're at about 220 viewers, 230 viewers across both platforms. 70 likes on YouTube, looks good. Plays well on Steam Deck, I'm hearing from Raf, which is nice to hear. I've seen a few comments on my review video in particular. How does it run on Steam Deck? Oh, I just said it like 3 times. Damn it. There goes the monetization for this video because YouTube doesn't like accents, especially not my rude one. Okay. You got me. Damn it. I let my guard down. I let my guard down just this once. The lack of unit lore hurts my soul. Damn it, Huck! Okay, should we boost this? Yes. Do we have growth back again? Finally. Let's attract some extra population and grow like a big boy. Granary's already boosted. What do we need for the market? 2 farms. 2 farms. 2 quarries. Okay. I think we need a farm. Where to farm? Let's build it here, where you'd think you'd build a gold mine, but you actually don't need to, so that's fine. Alright, time for Spawnkin. But first, select a new research. It's all of the base ones, which is a bit mid. I mean, some of them are alright. This one is probably quite useful for us. Stand together, which increases damage dealt when units stand next to each other. Hold the line. Friendly units gain steadfast. Yeah, I mean, these are all reasonable. And we've picked up a tranquility pool. Researching spells costs 10% less knowledge. That's a great early pickup. Nice. Okay, so we've got 4 turns because our casting points are only at 30. So we've got a little bit to wait to get that on. Let's get out of this place. It's kind of scary. Where will our next underground passage be? There's probably something here, right? And then here, and then... Oh, wait. Literally everywhere. Let's have a look. An evil presence lingers. Yes, thank you. Well aware of that evil presence. It's a shame we can't, shame we can't sail across there. That would be nice. It's Shadow Lady Napoleon Dynamite! If you tuned into one of our previous streams, you'll be very familiar with this character. Very evil, very dark. Personality, sinister spy. A self-centered ruler who prefers to deal with the weak. They dislike empires that trade and have stronger research. Oh dear. Don't think we're going to get along very well, are we? Shadow Lady Napoleon Dynamite, who I think was actually a man. I think I accidentally created a trans mole through the pronouns when I changed the name. But, I mean, it is what it is. Shadow Lady Napoleon Dynamite. You're great. Moles for moles. He's back. Black and red NPCs aggressive. The red NPCs can be aggressive towards you. The black ones will not be, unless you choose to fight them first. The red ones tend to spawn around infestations, or if the game is spawning units to, say, destroy one of your victory beacons late in the game. But you won't often see super aggro. See, like this one here, which we dug out of here, is aggro, and it's destroying my forester as a result. So I need to deal with that, because that's a problem, obviously. So let's pull in all the dudes, and take down these things. Ulaanbaatar can get its castle online. Extra province range, extra money. It's pretty decent. And we're going to need it eventually, so we'll grab it. We can actually grab it immediately with gold. Sure. Why not? It'll unlock the tavern for us, which is kind of our first city stability building. And talking of defense buildings, this stash is the first defense building. We unlock the stash to use in a defensive siege, and we get a little bit of fortification health out of it. To harp back to something we were talking about earlier. But I think we're going to need a tavern in here, because these rats really need a drink. Relations with city-states. Okay. If we end up destroying that infestation, then we'll get some relations. Seems good. The city is right next to Ulaanbaatar. And I've just spent my Imperium, so we're going to have to wait quite a while to grow it. Dang it. It's fine. Ugh. Run, little spider, run. The spider mount's pretty sick, actually. Yeah, that's cool. Mage's Tower. What's this? Level 3? Yeah, it's gold. There'd be a strong army in there. But huzzah! We found another underground, and oh look! It's another infestation. Right, let's corner this noob. Hey you, get away from my forester. If you haven't seen the manual combat before, I guess I'll jump into the fight so you can at least sort of see the battlefield. Have you tried Naval Feudal? Naval Feudal. Doesn't ring a bell. We are a feudal people. I think an auto fight is safe. I mean, you know, we could sit here and defend for a turn, but we don't really need to. And I'll put it on 2-speed. So I'm showing you what manual combat looks like, but I'm not actually manually controlling it myself. It's the best way to play. The AI, if you haven't heard me talk about it already, which you probably have if you're watching this stream, but just in case, for new viewers, people just tuning in unfamiliar with the game, the AI does a pretty good job at auto-fighting and auto-resolving. It takes into account your spells and your upgrades. It generally pulls out what you might consider to be the correct outcome, i.e. if you have a stronger army, you'll probably win. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. Auto-resolve often stuffs me over, but in this game, it rarely has. I think there's only been one time, and it was a big oof last stream. Huge oof. flanking is very powerful, but it's put that enemy in such a weak spot that we were able to zap it in the back. And now, looks like we're closing in on the final strike. Yeah, get him. Get him real good. Oh, see ya. Oh wait, there's one more. Quick, everybody! Draw your bows! Stability buff. Either that or they just told a really funny joke. Unsure. Ah, these are our Houndmaster units, and these must be their hounds. That's pretty cool. They get to summon those in every time, I believe. So we should have superior numbers. Oh, we didn't even lose a unit. Didn't even touch the side of the bowl. I want this game so bad from JumboPixel and PMW. It's been hyped for me. Can't wait to pick it up on payday. Cool. Cool. Well, I hope you enjoy the coverage in the meantime. Can you create an army with 6 single units? Yes, you can. Is there anything that human race would be better at? Have I played Bantu and Humankind? It's so fun. Yes. Yes, I think we played Bantu when that culture pack first came out. I think I played with it on stream. And I have played with it in an update video when I was recording some gameplay for that too. I need to revisit Humankind since the new Wonders DLC came out as well. But it's just, like someone commented before, it's just been like... so, like, just Age of Wonders 4 has just completely taken me over. And then, of course, there's, you know, Victoria 3 and Civ and lots of other stuff going on. Do we have anywhere else to dig? Diggy diggy. Down there. Okay. I think it's this slightly lighter part of the rock of Dwayne The Rock Johnson. So we'll move down there to get there. You might as well just come back to base. Just chillin'. And once we have 150 Imperium, we'll be able to upgrade that outpost. I might spend 100 gold to get at the workers' camp first. You can accept this request. Reward race relation. This quest sends out a race relation as a guaranteed reward. All owned cities of that race will receive a temporary stability bonus. Lose 17 stability for 6 turns, gain 17 knowledge a turn? Absolutely. Happy to trade that off. For science! Now, on this outpost we have a couple of options. The watchtower will take 1 turn. The work camp will take 3. Nah. No. I'm going to say no. We already start with a lot of extra pop. I don't think we need to do that. That way next turn we can just wham bam, thank you ma'am, get the city online. What does Nemolian Dynamite want? We've been keeping track of your capability rankings. You are the most pathetic ruler, and this is how it should be. Wow. A little bit rude. Somebody woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. Plus 3 gold per unit. Tier of units killed in combat. Make a bit of cash money early. No! I'm saving for a city. Every damn time. Every damn time. Just a moment too late. Right, back to the turn that we were on. I'll take that knowledge from that event. Not click that. Oh my god, I just about did it again. And now it's time for another tome. Love your Humankind videos. Have been playing with friends recently. Oh, cool. How many gigabytes is the game? 14.4, if you're curious. Okay. What do I want? What am I doing? Who am I? We could go for a Materium. Defense, physical damage, stone skin, earthkin, +1 defense. I mean, it's another nice minor race transformation. I'm a fan of rock. Nature would help us prolifically swarm a little more. I don't think I'm going to pay much attention at this stage to any of these blue or purple ones, though. I am slightly tempted by pyromancy as well. Because fire damage and burning is sort of another theme. A game's pretty long in Age of Wonders 4. It depends if you have manual combat or not. And it will also depend, of course, on the size of the map, but I think generally a campaign might stretch somewhere between 5 and 15 hours. Race transformation stack. Yes, they do. Minor race transformation stack. So, let's go Tome of Rock. We'll be rocky rats at the same time.
Rock.
And there's Earthkin straight away. Brilliant. We're just about ready to cast Spawnkin, so we'll have a couple of kins. And here's old Nemolian Dynamite, just letting me know how crap I am. Nice. And we'll keep that going. I don't want my armies to just be standing around doing nothing. So let's clear this crap out of this outpost. Because it's going to be my city after all. Can't have these delinquents standing about. And... ah, yes. So because we selected feudal, we get some special promotions. Where basically, when we're a governor of a city, we get extra benefits. And essentially, it's just straight up yield, right? 15 to 25 of each. Lord of War. While army leader, after winning combat, units gain 5 hit points, 25% move points. I think I quite like Lord of Crops. Big food boy. Loves a meal. And that way, on Ulaanbaatar here, as governor, we'll be getting an extra 25 food now. Nice! And I'm going to grow again. Stability is fine. Neutral. I don't think we quite need a bathhouse yet then. Let's get a granary, market, and a stonemason. 3 solid buildings. Do I have a favorite hero weapon item yet? Ooh. No, I don't think I do. Not yet. Nothing really jumps out at me majorly. Gonna need an extra forester for the next level of food building. And another quarry by the looks. The wizard tower is also nice. I'm gonna queue that up. I'm gonna put it first because it gives us Imperium. Imperium is the excuse me, the hardest one to earn. And so we're at this handy little. This is really handy down here. So we've got 2 farms, 1 quarry, and 2 foresters. So probably looking for my 3rd farm, I reckon. Oh, we should get some terraforming spells though, so that we can plant more mushrooms down here. Looks like we have a little farm cluster going on in these tiles. In future, we'll be able to build tile improvements that will provide adjacency bonuses. So I'll keep them together. Oh, this is tiny. Can we dig? No. It's just a tiny little sort of bedrock hellspawn. Okay. That one there. We've got them, who we are... we're working on them quite nicely. They're our vassal, so they're starting to give us some of their income. Happy for them to grow down here, I think. Though it is tempting to settle another city here. Let me check the dig. Ooh. That one has piqued my curiosity. Let's go over and have a look at that. We may be able to dig either just one out, or perhaps it even goes through. I'm not sure. Aha! Time for Spawnkin. He's Spawnkin over there. Still remotely because I'm chained to my desk. I hate being chained to a desk. Human Necromancy Dark Kingdom. Does that sound interesting? Yes. Brilliant. I haven't played as humans yet. Alright, let's go. Transform. So we'll have more rats, which you'll see because they'll multiply, and we'll deal 20% extra damage. Well, in this case, actually, they just shrunk. Their arms now really big, by the way, like relative to their body. This guy's touching the floor if he puts his fingers out. Love it. Somehow I missed that dig right there, too. Just sort of walked past that and forgot about it. Dig that out. Nobody say it. Just don't even say it. Don't even say it. Unbelievable gameplay. Will he ever remember to build his second city? Find out next time. Oh my god, stop telling me that there's an evil presence here. I get it. Oh, also, you couldn't have ran through these goodies. A new location has been revealed in the overworld. Murkwater. Right, that's their capital. Okay. We have to go back up into this disgusting, desolate, burnt overworld. Right. We'll also work on Earthkin. Another minor one that does stack. There's no... Some of them say that you can't do both. Like, we can't do super growth because of the one we've already done. But these ones stack just fine. How do you create an army? Can you show it quickly? I have 6 single units. I'm trying to group them together. Just walk them on top of each other. Just walk them on top. Like, so there's two units here. And just take this one, right click, bam, armies merged. Bam! Earthkin's done. Should we get some stone skin? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna dig out this for these guys. Here, let me help you. Oh, I need... Unbelievable gameplay. Hey, but we have dug out a tiny little nook with 5 hell dogs on top of it. A little risky for us, just the 2 of us. Let's train a support unit, a bannerman, and a defender. Yeah. Some tier 2 units. We're kind of skipping the tier 1 units. This is going to be a very small city. Oh, look, it ran off. Neat. Oh my god, this is the worst city of all time. I hate this. It's actually terrible. But I've got an idea. I've got a plan. I've got a plan. A new rally has started. Free city can be integrated. Okay, here's my plan. I need 310 Imperium. Holy moly, look at that. Tier 4 Swamp Troll. Woof. I think we should just go on a warpath with that guy. And we've got some new heroes to recruit as well. If you annex the other city, can you transfer sectors to the tiny city? I'm not sure if it has a transfer, but my plan is to annex this one and then release this one as a city-state, so that we still have a vassal. They're just like tiny. And we'll take over all of this. They're kind of like a swapsy. Oh, and that's actually, those are both bedrock tiles, so they'll never share an adjacency either. Shocking. I guess we'll just build a thing. Seeing as we may not be keeping it forever. Right, where did those... There they are. Low risk battle, auto resolve, auto success. Ulan Ratar continues to grow wonderfully though. It's probably due a forester. So let's slap one down over there. Neat. Just downloaded the game. Dark Ice Elven Necromancers. Love it. Steam forums are the worst. It's getting review bombed. I did take a quick look at the Steam page. Steered clear. It's a shame to see it with mixed reviews. I think it's fair enough if people have performance issues, like if it's crashing or it doesn't work for them and they're a bit frustrated. But outside of that, I haven't seen why it's being review bombed. Why is that? Other than sort of people with like 40 minutes playtime, you know. Physical damage, I do like the Rock Blast. It's a bit of fun. But let's get a spell to buff our units. Ugh. I'll make my way to that, I think. The greater good. Oh, jeez. Ulan Ratar loses money and gains stability. Loses money. Receives food. Loses stability. Gain gold. I think we'll take the food. Oh my god, look at this big guy. What? He's great. And also very powerful. Here would like to join us. Am I saving my gold for anything? I don't think so. We could recruit some toads. Some magical rats, like Hector the Wizard. Lots of Hectors. Hector Kingfisher is a militarist. This guy's a specialist engineer. Minus 25% less gold. And production. Special improvements. Oh, that's garbage. Let's take this guy. Hector the Archer. You're hired. And you've got a massive swamp troll in your army, so you're actually very powerful too. Runs fine on PS5. One minor error. Good to know. I was wondering about the console. Nobody updates their drivers anymore. That is true. Which is worse? Steam forums, Reddit, 4chan? Surely the latter. Yeah, I tend to agree. Is there a way to zoom in on your armies? In third person. This is as close as we can get. I mean, we can inspect the individual armies, which is quite nice. Woo! Individual units. But that's about it. Time to be an Earthkin. On the Eradigators. Yes! Casting cost is nothing because we've already saved it up. So now this will add some rocks to our physiology. Give us defense, rock camouflage, which allows us to hide in rocks. That makes a lot of sense. And traverse it faster. Great. Welcome, Earthkin. Yeah, look at that rock arm. I love it. Couldn't do that with Steam. Reddit was ambivalent. Yeah. A mood. All ambivalent Reddit. Materium. Outpost costs 50% less to make, take one less turn to build, and start with a wall. Will we be doing a lot more settling? We probably will. I'll take that extra Whispering Stone, though, and see if we can get a friend up top. Who did we meet? Zahatr. Sweet. Oh, we might lose that race, though. Oh, but actually, if we can... Maybe we take this city as well. It would be really nice to just have a city up top, ready to go. Alternatively, it's time for me to get settling. Let's send our hero out to this underground passage. And then we've also got this hero, who has a full army now. And it's going to head out to... Did I not take those goodies? Oh my god. No governor. Hector. Congrats. You're going to govern this tiny city. Now we need to scout for possible locations. So we've got the Murkwater capital down there. The rat's got an outpost. The mole, rather. Looks like there's a green capital there. Wait, who are you? I don't think I've met you. And then we don't know where this guy is. But I think we're the only one in the underground. Or at least the underground that we've found. Look at this horrendous terrain. Awful. Ah, there we go. Still got us. I think I'll save now. There's another Whispering Stone. I think I'll save though. Ulaanbaatar. Can take another province. Probably looking for another quarry now by the looks. I've got one up there. Just on this barren tile, I think is probably the right place for it. Turn-based strategy is awesome. I agree. Alright. Goodies. 73. Did it go to that city? It probably did. Oh. Maybe not. Good. Good. Where's my... There it is. Underground passage. We're going to head up to the overworld and see what we can find. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is kind of a bit niggly. Hey, we could actually find a city down here, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not enough. I think there'll be some more treasure buried in there, too. Wait, is there more treasure here? Moving an army onto will grant you draft, and possibly an item which heroes can use. It's battle remnants. I'm disappointed to have missed that. How odd. Right, what have we got? Library. Build a forest. Yeah. Like, just ignore that. This place can take another province. No, it can't. It's a massive city and they're all just going to be crammed in. Alright, do you want to run down and get that? Or do you want a different cut-in? Important to note. Or do you want to just go up? I think you want to just go up. Aha! It's Grand Steward Hambinger. This guy eats a lot of ham. Oh, fine, build a library. Right, what do we got going on up here? Crappy outpost. Huge city. Small city. That's not a throne city, so that was a forward settle and a half. Oh, unless actually they could be tucked in this corner. God. My scouting hasn't really revealed much, it'd be fair to say. Perhaps moving to this watchtower and placing something down around here might be a reasonable idea. We are losing this race, so I'm going to have to put Imperium into it, or hope that I get a lucky event. I think I'll put Imperium into it. I'm going to try and beat him. Stand on that watchtower. Boom. Big unlocks. Here's actually a little bit of grass. The rare to find. Also, oh, it's a tier 2 one, so we might just steer clear of that. Some interesting lanes up there too. Knighthood buff currently adds to 4 units. I'll do that. I think that's decent. The big troll dudes are loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. ADOM for 20 years. Finally beat it in 2019. Nice. Are you touching the grass? Damn grass toucher. Yes. Do we want a crappy gargoyle or a crappy lesser soul in spirit? I guess we'll take the spirit. That's the spirit. Building an outpost here where there's literally nothing around. Yes, no? Mage's Tower down there by the looks. I'd just like to see a bit more before I make up my mind. Let's touch the grass. Oh, hello. I'll have you. Let it be known that Napoleon Dynamite has crossed me. Well, we're rivals, so why would I care about that? I want to be friends with Napoleon Dynamite. I would ask how you fare, but honestly, I don't care about your well-being. You're fantastic. How can we be friends? Not right now. I mean, he's not my biggest fan, it'd be fair to say. Do I have hope for humankind still? Well, that depends. What are you actually asking? Like, what do you mean by that? Do I think it will explode in popularity? Probably not. Do I think it's a fun game to play? Absolutely. Absolutely, yes. And can we get 8 more likes on the YouTube stream, please? We are so close. So close to a hundo. Last time, by the way, 600 it got to, thanks to the VODers. Incredible work. Nearly 700. Amazing. I haven't left my crib since 1984. I don't even know what the outside looks like. Okay, it's the people of Hartfield, who we like a lot. We'll just help them out, I think. Why can't we be friends? I think I'm saving my Imperium. I don't think anything here is quite powerful enough to make me want to spend it. We need 310 to take over then. And then I'm also very closely monitoring this race, which I've just jumped ahead in, thanks for spending quite a bit of Imperium. But this is very important to me that we get this city-state on side. It'll be either our overworld city, if we want to take it over, or an overworld mate. The gold infestation spawner. Oh, that's yuck. I'm just leaving that. Vision very poor, but I see a border, which makes me think that settling here around all of this nothing is probably a reasonable idea. Land is land, after all. And we're swarmers, so we should get swarming. Negotiation succeeded and I was insulted. This guy just really pushing for an early war. Forest, forest, forest. Farm, farm, farm. I guess that means quarry. We're a bit blocked at the moment. But once we have our production back, I'll get the wizard tower online. Maybe some cheap battlements too. Can't hurt to have a little bit of defense here after all. Chapter complete. Time to pick a new tome. Thank goodness for that. But what do I want? Shall we lean into the military a bit, maybe? I don't really like a lot of these, though. They're all about morale, and I don't really like the morale chaos ones so much. I find them a bit boring. We could get an iron golem. That's pretty cool. Lots of defensive stuff here too. Bolt repeaters, siege, magic, all sorts of interesting stuff. We know what the growth ones are. We've played around with them quite a bit. I'm not mad at getting the create forest terraforming spell again either. I like that one. That was really fun. I'm wondering where the other create ones are buried. Necromancy. Again, probably not. Yeah, I think I'm deciding between not the winds, artificing, or glades. I think I'll go glades. Some forest would be really nice because it's a desolate world out there. You're absolutely right, Carl. Went over just for that like. Hey, thanks, Lowlife. You Lowlife137, you did it. And we did it. We're at triple digits. Thank you, everybody. Alright. Let's do some foresty stuff. We're going to need a bit more magic, though, aren't we?
Might.
Yeah, we're saving up some. Because we don't really tend to spend a lot. Yes. My research feels a little bit low. I wonder if we go for a fast rush and take this guy down. I feel like I'm sort of trying to do a bit much at once, but... yeah, okay, that's them. So you are going to settle. Where are the tiles? This one's huge. Oh crap, it's a wilderness province. Okay. Oh no, they're both wilderness. Oh, disaster. It's a disaster on our doorstep. They can't be claimed. Holy hell. What a world. Makes these guys even more important. And also makes me think that early war could be a good idea. A library, neat. Let's get a storehouse for even more food. An Ulan Ratar. And these guys can be, yeah, these guys can be integrated. Well aware. Ooh, let's get that magic. Mana, I mean. And we get our Whispering Stone back because they're done. Is there anyone who would like to take my Whispering Stone? Craig? Can't seem to even interact with them. Free city? Ooh. Right. Already lost. I'd like to start training some extra units. When's our next Rally of Lieges? 7 turns. We could get that tier 3 River Troll. That's a pretty powerful unit at this stage, anyway. And old Crapsville, Tennessee's just waiting. Yeah, I'm hoping that we'll be able to terraform. I'm not sure how the terraforming works with completely uninhabitable tiles, like mountain ranges or bedrock or wilderness, though. I have a feeling that it won't work. Okay, those two guys have gone to war. Now could be our time. An early strike. Our armies happen to be above ground. Domination is leading 42% of the charge for the vote on what you'd like to see me play. Got 2 armies of 6. I mean, ideally we'd have 3. Not sure how I'll be able to get that online very quickly. If we can make that inhabitable. When do we get that? 1 more turn. Okay, it's a little slow. I see our fates entwining. Mm-hmm. Let's be friends, little man. We are friends. Friends with the halflings. The ham binger. Loves a bit of ham. We won't... Oh, well, you know what? There's my extra army if I want to spend my Imperium, but I don't. I think that the city's more important. How are we doing in this race? 3 turns. Okay, it's all going to come together at about the right time. Roll our spider armies out of here. Did I know I can excavate already? Oh, we've been doing quite a bit of excavation, don't you worry. In fact, I think we've excavated out every tile we could. But I didn't know about it until now, so... Noob. What is this? Ooh. A lesser magma spirit? No, thank you. We'll hunt them down. We'll take on this quest. We need to destroy that NPC army. Three turns. Yeah, we got time. And what are you doing? Is that... Okay, so these are just units. No heroes there. Interesting. Nemolian Dynamite was defeated in battle immediately. Noob. A trade proposal. It's a deal. Let's be best friends. Open borders. Yes. Province claiming. Yes. All the upgrades. Alright. Good. I like to have a friend. It's important. 2 turns. Kill, 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 kill. One. Okay, here's our create forest terraforming spell. Let's have a look. Oh, lucky days. Happy days. Yeah, baby! Let's get back there! And we're gonna cast that spell again. Oh, that is freaking awesome. Trying to play but the game keeps crashing. It's so interesting. Because it's just not for me. But I hear people talking the same as you. You're not alone. That is beautiful. I love that. Ulan Rata. So both cities can produce something. We're at 366 Imperium now. 1 turn away from that Pact of Co-op. I've got a bit of cash. Could have a look at Ulan Ratar. Let's train another Houndmaster though, because actually I need units with this cash, don't I? Cool. Alright, back up to the overworld, where we're having a field day planting trees. Oh, are you kidding me? One more turn. If you're just tuning in, we have in our tomes the Tome of Glades, which gives us this creates forest transformation spell. And with that, see ya, we're going to cast another one of these bad boys on what was previously an unclaimed and uninhabitable province. How cool. That's awesome. Forest. Yes. And then someone runs in here and settles it before I can. You were insulted, you were complimented, and negotiations succeeded. All in a day's work. Yeah, that is true. The structures are more impactful than the actual terrain itself. In this case, though, it is letting us actually settle it, which is a huge dub. Okay. So we're at the Pact of Loyalty. We need to get to Vassalage. I'll boost them one more time. Really speed up the acquisition of this Toad City. Who insulted me? Let me guess. Oh, bloody Hans Molman over there. Okay. And this guy's just like, you're great. Aw. No, you're great. Woof. Nice to see everybody. How you? Oh, there is one left to dig. And then this one if we can get over there. Nice. Of course we could just hoover up these guys at any point too. Actually, let's think about the timing. So, this is 5 turns away. I'm getting 47 a turn. I think it's right to take this now. Welcome, ready people! The Rats of Heartfield. You did it. And then, if we go over the city cap, we'll release this city and turn it into a city-state. That's the plan. But for now, huge dub. Big acquisitions. Pretty crappy industry. Do we not have a single farm? We do. Why is this not boosted? Maybe because I just built it and took it over this turn. Probably. Let's get a workshop and a vendor. Pump up those low yields. And a negotiation was successful. Oh, right, these guys. Yeah. Because we're not using our Whispering Stones, we could probably give one to that city as well. Keep it stable. Who's going to govern this place? Portia Kingfisher. You're in. Ah. Wrong city. That makes much more sense. I was wondering why it was so terrible. Okay. Stability's not very good, so let's give these people a place to drink. Neat. Oh, look, the halflings have come down to have a look. Hello, little one. I'm not sure if there's a universally bad tile type in this either. I mean, we've got a lot of different tiles, but most of them can at least be farmed in some way. With benefits depending on your tomes and the way that you've built your race as well. In yesterday's stream, we were really people of the forest. We got extra movement points in forest, for example. We might get them this time too. So it made a lot of sense that we were placing forests all over the show. Let's build an outpost. Sorry, Nemolian Dynamite. I'm settling up here too. I'm going to have 2 cities up here probably. And then 2 big cities in the underground. Our main cities. Silver Bridge can annex another province? No, it can't. Don't you lie to me. And I'm not going to waste any money building anything here either. I'm going to focus on the capital. Give it an estate hall. Just pump food into these people. We'll get the crypts online for future fights. And what's this? Skill level 3 unit. Ranged unit that marks and weakens enemies. May as well unlock it. And I'll finish. Bam! This quest. Easy dub. Lots of experience gained. Is this a multiplayer lobby? It is not. Has the potential being game of the year? I think so too. Of course, in the strategy category. I don't think it's going to be like Elden Ring, you know, Game Awards. The winner is Assassin's Creed Valhalla, kind of. But I think within the strategy category, solid contender. Providing that these issues that some people are reporting about crashes aren't too widespread or hard to fix. Again, for me, as you can see, we just don't run into it. I just haven't ran into it. Perhaps it's a low-end system thing? Perhaps it's something wrong with the release version of the game? I don't know. Do we want to gain a unicorn? Let's gain a unicorn unit. Usually we get it as a mount. But I want to see what it looks like as a unit. It's a shock. It's a tier 3 shock unit. Okay. I'll allow it. Get in there. And let's move on. Whoa, I think the rat might be losing. I mean the mole. Keep getting them confused. He's not my ally, but I feel like we should strike one of them while they're fighting each other. It just makes sense. What's that underground passage? Where's that go? That goes to that small monster den. Let's clear that out while we wait. And what's this? Oh, this is another hero. Oh, fantastic. Because that way we'll have a hero in every army. Let's bring this... Where do we want to rendezvous? Rondi? I think probably this passage. So... let's start shuffling dudes down to that city. And we're looking pretty. Does Jumbo read Twitch chat as well? Absolutely, I do. What type of faction we have going on release? Just got home, waiting for it to download. We are a feudal rat society who's been adapted to the underground. We're prolific swarmers. Love a good city. And our glorious leader, who you'll meet soon, is just fantastic. Unfortunately, these are pretty crappy now, so probably don't want to waste my money on that. You're about to vassalize Zahatur. While there are other rulers competing with you, competing rulers will receive a grievance. Good to know. It is really good to know, actually, because that's this city-state, and it's about to roll over as our vassal. We're not quite going to have the Imperium to be able to hoover up now, but we will. How do you decide where to place your cities? How densely, for example? Generally, I place them so that they'll be right next to each other. City adjacencies, while there are a couple of bonuses, isn't the main point. The main point is around when it comes to victory. If you want a magic or expansion victory, it's a really good idea to have cities close together so that you can build the beacons that are required. 1 per city, 3 total, and defend them easily. So generally close together. And outside of that, I'd be looking at tiles. Also stay away from the coast. It's crap. I mean, you could settle a coastal city, but you don't want to be taking in a lot of ocean. It's crashing like crazy. Interesting. Oh, thanks for the sub. Chaotic. Thanks so much. You've been subscribed for 7 months. Go you! What is this? Easy. Harvest Festival. Ulan Ratar. Do we want money? Do we want alignment? We want Imperium. Always. Always choose Imperium. Wolf dead. Huge rewards. Hello, Eagle Mount. Oh, we should probably fly. Also a whirling blade, a warg, and a whole load of yields. Okay, this is our glorious leader, Remy Ratatouille, who's gonna ditch his bow in favor of this pretty sweet tier 2 weapon. Oh no, it's two-handed. Fine, you're keeping your crappy bow, and we're gonna give you an eagle mount. Now, the eagle might be a bit off-put with the dead eagle sitting already on my shoulders, I realize, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Good work. You can fly. And we picked up this 72 combat strength unit. I guess you'll do. We could found another outpost here. We might as well. It's free real estate. Let's take it. We don't have to turn it into a city after all. Now, up the top, these guys. We've got vassalage. We've got a bit more work to do before we can actually take them over. Let's boost it. But I don't think I'll boost it again. It starts to become not really worthwhile, I think. Astral Dew, Hasteberries, Rainbow Clover, all acquired at the same time. Nice. Founding, migrating, and absorbing cities takes 2 less turns. Brilliant. Plus 100 relations with free cities and rulers. Brilliant. Development trees come a long way too. Coast and river, extra food. A lot of this not especially useful. The extra stability, actually, not a bad shout. And I like the sensing range so that I can see more stuff. So I'm going to grab that too. Oh, look, we fly now. The army of Remy. Is there a way to close borders or force free city armies out of your provinces? Sitting there reducing your income from special nodes, and I'm trying to be peaceful. If you walk up to them, it'll trigger an event, and one of the event outcomes will be to peacefully remove them from that tile. If you're talking about what I think you're talking about, which is when a free city has an army on a tile, and it's being blocked by them. Yeah, you can just... that almost always triggers an event where you don't have to fight them if you don't want to. So that'd be what you should do. There is closed borders by default, but if your relations with the city-state are high, then you'll have open borders by default. No way to change that, I believe. Hope that helps. Officially on the clock for my work from home. If I do, I know the boss will phone me. Classic. Classic. Let's get some mana. And one of those. Are you still building units? Yeah, you are. You're just really slow. Oh, no, no, no. You're going to be a great city-state one day. Grow up big and strong. Ow. We can also use our Create Forest Underground to add these like little mushroom tiles, which will make foresters a little bit better. But I think we'll keep going up here. Well, when we take this, we'll be able to take this. However... yeah, fine. Spread the goodness of the forest right the way up through the middle of the map. Beautiful. I think we'll get a work camp on this one. We're going to be 2 turns away from turning it into a city if we want to anyway. So let's get a work camp down. That'll let us annex 1 extra tile without it being a city. And we've got the Glade Runner. Okay. Summon a Protector. I think this is a... it summons a tier 3 unit. It's pretty good, but let's get No, I'm going to get the tier 3 unit. I might need to summon if we end up fighting very soon, which I think we're going to. We're sort of geared up for it anyway. We've got... I think we now have enough troops to have some full armies. Rat Boy is on the move. We could declare war and strike down these units in a surprise attack. But... oh, look, and Murkwater is under siege too. Murkwater burns! What strength do you have? 421. It's time to start positioning, and it's going to be down this way. We're going to go to war. 44% currently on the YouTube poll have voted for domination. Overwhelming. Thank you. My pleasure. The weakest unit in Age of Wonders 2. Was it really? Oh, that's fun. How am I enjoying the game? I'm very much enjoying it. Very much enjoying it. I don't seem to be suffering from crash issues that some people are reporting. I can imagine that they would be frustrating, but for me it's just been clean sailing. And it's very fun. Don't want to build anything here. Go away! Stupid sexy silver bridge. Burn it to the ground. Release it as a vassal. Transfer to the throne city. Terrible idea. Oh, we should probably clear that guy out before we go. I accidentally walked the spider instead of attacking. Nice. Boom. We lost the wolf. Sorry, Wolfie. You were just an easy target. Defensive pact. Deal. Do you want to be allies? I don't think we can ask him yet. Not yet. Soon. 10 turns to consider. Okay. All bueno. Negotiations have succeeded. We're now bonded to these guys. They're starting to give us some nice yields. The Astral Rift is going to pump out really scary units. Not ideal. Oh man, we've got 4 level ups to go through. Okay, so we'll grab a signature skill. These ones are OP. Summon Elemental I like a lot because it's a way to cheat in... well, not cheat in, but in Age of Wonders 4, the battles are limited to 18 versus 18 standard units. So as you walk across the map, you'll only be able to put 18 units into a fight at the most. However, if you have summoning abilities like this one here, then you can bring in extras. So I quite like that summoning elemental. I like it a lot, actually. Let's give that to Hector Kingfisher. Ah, of course, Hector. We'll make you Lord of Knowledge, so that you're better at governing and giving us science. Obsidian weaponry. Inflict bleeding. I mean, it's not terrible. But I really like some of the ones down here, like Experience Leader. So this guy's army will just pick up experience passively. Restore abilities are really good too. So let's smash all of those skills in. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with those, I think. Experience Leader. Restore. Stand together. Adjacency bonus for our units. Nice. You're a powerful boy. Do you want a sword? Yeah, you do. Take it. Sweet. Torin Gaming, thanks for the $5 super chat. Hey there, does the game support multiplayer LAN? Headed to sea soon, and would like a game for me and me mates. Firstly, thanks for the super chat. Secondly, good luck out at sea. YouTube crashed after I sent the super chat. Just answering now. Typical YouTube. Let me cast my mind back. Online multiplayer. Let me have a look. New game, online multiplayer. Those are my only options. This is also struggling at the moment, I hear. Email turn notifications? Disable. Active sessions, available session, host. It doesn't look like it. It does have that capacity inside of Steam to do that, what do they call it? That couch sharing or whatever, where you can invite a friend to play with you. It does have that, I noticed, because the pop-up came up when I loaded the game. But outside of that, that's all I've got, I'm afraid, Torin. Doesn't look like there's a local area network option, at least not at the moment, which is a bit of a shame. Thanks for your super chat. Much appreciated. Thank you. Don't thank me, thank you. Another farm? Question mark? I think so. Just get really big in Ulaanbaatar. What are we calling this city, by the way? It's ours now. We need a new name for it. Silverbridge, I'm ignoring you. Units. Let's put this scout on auto explore so it's not just sitting there doing nothing. We don't need its vision anymore. This outpost is going to get a work camp as well so that it can start to farm another tile. And you're just going to stay put. Run, little spider scout, run! Run around doing rat things. Yes, rats are just going to run around and do rat things. How am I liking the game? Sir? A lot, it'd be fair to say. A lot. I released a video yesterday on the YouTube channel just discussing through some of the things that have came up quite a bit in live stream discussions about the things that I like about it, my sort of honest impressions. But in a nutshell, I really like this game. It's very cool. It's very cool. I hope these the somewhat sort of launch issues get fixed. Call to action against Napoleon. We are under attack, Remy. Okay, I accept. This mole has got to go. But, my friend, I don't know where he is. Where's the mole? I mean, here's some mole armies. That city looks like the siege failed. And now I feel like I'm caught out in the middle of nowhere, having just jumped a war deck. I should have said decide later. Okay. So we can pop out at that underground passage. That scout's gonna get wrecked. These units are gonna have to run too. Bit of a yikes. Okay, next tome. Morale, experience, misfortune, golems. I think my second choice here. Nothing is really that important to me. The iron golems and the defenses are nice. Could go another nature. Not a massive fan of those order ones. Unlocking a research building would be alright too. Looks like there isn't one through any of those though. This will give us Carnival of Flesh. For using Chaos and Order at the same time? None. No penalties for using the opposites on the tree. Of course there are 3 pairs. 3 opposites, I mean to say. Yeah, I really don't care for much here. I don't. I'm gonna get the golems. Because they're cool.
Artifice, I like to think, is the ultimate expression of genius made physical.
Yeah, I wasn't overly impressed with that Carnival of Flesh. Let's unlock the Iron Golem.
Is truly
Let's summon in a Entwined Protector. Tier 4 summoning spell. Summons a tier 3 unit. Heck yeah, dude. And this guy's marching straight across. Got more armies over here. Woof. This must be the capital. It must be up in that top left corner. Surely. Because that's why they've been drawn into fighting. It's a big border. Units seem to be flooding out from it and towards it. Yeah. I've accepted a call to war. No probs, mate. I got you. I got you. Golem mine. 10 gold, 5 production per adjacent. Spawns an iron golem on the owner's side for combat in this domain. Counts as a mine. It's decent. I think we'll get a levy camp though. Right there. Because that'll get some adjacency bonus from those 2 farms. What do we got over here? Farm, forester, forester. We should probably get another forester. All the foresters. There'd be a nice forester improvement to go in and around those. You don't matter. And you're going to pop up right next to old mate. Neat. Hopefully we don't get attacked while our armies aren't moving around the map together. Always dangerous. Please no attack. Wolf riding cats ruled by a rat wizard. And I love how that's doable in Age of Wonders 4 as well. Like, it's such a strange sentence to wake up and say in the morning, but absolutely doable. Ah. 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 What's Nemolian doing here? Unknown ruler. Hey, friendly Craigmar. Nice to meet ya. Huge tile. Okay, so I'm a little concerned now that instead of going on the aggressive, I need to be on the defensive. So we've got those armies there. Then we've got 3 units there. Terrible ones. And then our army up by old mate. We're going to need them back, aren't we? And they need to get to that passage. Okay. This is going to be a bit touch and go. This is going to be a bit touch and go, everybody. Hold on to your backsides. I don't even want to look. Okay, they're just standing there, blocking that and pillaging. Let's get the entwined protector on this army. And try and summon in some... Yeah, let's just get another one. It's going to pump, pump, pump. This place can expand to... That is a really nice tile. Absolutely. Ah, we completed the quest because we built that. Oh, that's great. Draft in Ulaanbaatar. Probably not bad considering we need some units. 220 research. It's only a turn. Let's get the draft. It's like 10 turns worth of draft. And then we'll train up, I guess, a Glade Runner? Tier 3? Sure. We'll get 2 of them. And hoon them down that way, and now that army is full and reasonable enough. Fairly diverse. We might get rid of that rock boy when we can. I was falsely denounced. Get out of my face. Or, for the people... crappy units. No thank you. Oh my god. It's Nemolian dynamite themselves. Just running across an open field with 2 units. Slay them! We found him! We found the little mole! We have to jump on this opportunity. Some early buffs and summons should take place in the first turn. Unicorn running. Yeah, absolutely surround him, we. Our magical big boy back here cast some kind of spell that just wrecked all of their defenses too. Oh, look at that, he's gone. Unicorn, the headbutt. Did I just heal himself for 15 and then get absolutely headbutted in retaliation by the unicorn? That's it. Alright, so Nemolian's down, but of course he's not out. He'll come back, he'll respawn in a few turns, unless we capture the throne city. But that's still a dub. I'm taking that. That's really awesome. Let's keep moving though. They continue to pillage the farm, but not really do much else, which is good news for me, because it's going to give me a chance to get some defense, like these battlements online. Any more? We should probably get that too, I guess. It'll do. Oh, look, they're gone. Oh, no, they're gone. Where did they go? Right next to me. Nice. Do I have the movement points to get underground? No. That puts me in a really awkward position here. I could try and run around, but their army's too strong. I really don't want to get taken out, so... run and hide in this corner, maybe? It's worth a shot. Let's get leafy skin. Whew, okay. It's a little bit... oh my god, and I just ran that guy up there as well. But it looks like it's actually worked out okay, and now these armies will be able to meet each other. These guys have ran past. Good. Armies are together. I'm now feeling much more confident. We can get an entwined protector down too, which we will, because we'll swap out one of the crappy units on our main hero's army. Look at it, he's just got these basic recruits. God. Get another protector. It's our best unit, so I'm just going to spam them out. Speaking of I also want to check in on this guy. 1 turn for Flourishing Vassalage. Okay. Pop down to our peaceful little underground world so the turn moves a little faster. Battle lost by Zahatur. What a turd. Boom. We're integrating it. Zahatur, you're mine. No more losing battles. And you're big. And you're being invaded. Let me help. Seeing as you're mine now. We've also reached our max city cap, by the looks. 4 out of 4. We can increase it again, or ditch our crappy underground city. What was the tip that helped you get out of the crashes? Where is Vaz's comment? I can't see it. I'd be interested to know. these are all garbage. We just take what we have to. We've got this nice new hero, though. Level 7 and level 8. Strong. One of them shall govern. That governor's bringing in 29 food. That one's bringing in 15 knowledge. You're so good. What did we inherit? An interrogation dungeon. Don't mind if I do. Alright, so if we deal with these pesky armies of old rat boy, we've got our mate coming in. A little bit of power. It actually looks like it is him. Yeah, it is. Look. Look at the wee man. It's been ages watching strategy games. My favorite. First time I realized you stream too. Oh, wicked. Oh, welcome in. How's the game Steam and report? Wait for bug patch. Yeah, I mean. Oh, your comment about the beta branch. I'm playing on the beta branch. I've been playing on it the whole time. Of course. Of course. It's so obvious. It's the beta branch works better than the main branch. That's the solution. That's yep. Where are my notes? So many pieces of paper. I'm drowning in paper, and one of them has the things that I need to mention in the next Age of Wonders video. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Back to business. Let's chase this rat out of town, I think. If all of our armies can get there. Looks like they can. We'll chuck the scout in this one too, I guess. We might as well just disband them, but it's fine. I don't think these guys have any movement points left, so we're just going to absolutely ring fence them in. Me and my ally. Chuck a protector into that army. Big. I think we'll hold. Oh. We can also put 2 heroes here. Nice. Okay, it's a bit of a ragtag crew, but we now have 3 full armies up here on the surface. And then downstairs, we've got 1 full army defending that city. Growth is blocked. Nature boon. Autumn Ferry. Yeah, growth is blocked. Nature boon. I might send this army up to the surface as well, seeing as we're doing quite a lot of surface combat. And soon, we'll get rid of Silverbridge as well. Let's get some siege magic up in here. Where do you think you're going? Take him down, team. What are we at? 2,197 compared to weak fleeing 706. I mean, this is a GG. See you later, rat army, mole army. Every time, literally every time. And I reckon we push the aggressive hard and fast. A little bit of EXP gain, which is always good. For old Chief Rat. Experienced leader, please. Though, that's a blatant lie. Because They're not experienced at all. Ah, look, and there it is, the Throne City, finally in our sights. We have we've captured a cannibalistic mole, and I'm going to sell their remains so that we can loot them, and then who should we put it on? Maybe Remy? What did we get? Storm Orb, not ideal. Ring of the Inspired Killer. The unit grants double the morale bonus. Okay. And Nightmare, the mount. They're all tier 2, so it's probably irrelevant. Okay, do we have any magical people? Anyone like shooting some spells, or we all like swords? Wah! I mean, this is a tier 3 orb, so you should take that one. Look at this guy's loot. You came absolutely looted out, except I'm going to make you ride a spider. I love it when you pick up heroes from other people. They're always so much better equipped than mine are. Keep working on our research. Our research is pretty good. Could be better. And if we make this a city, we can get 4 tiles on it, which is much better than these 2. So that's probably a fair swap. However, if we're about to take a capital, then I might just hold off on that. Let's move through the next turn. Grab our army down here. And start legging it halfway across the world. Meanwhile, the primary invasion force is going to step in. Hello? Ooh. Okay. Increases movement on forest. I don't think we need that right now. There is a bit of forest, but I think I might get another one of these bad boys. Yeah. More empire development. We can get a free chest plate. Mines give us draft. Cities may expand 2 further provinces. Normally would be useful, though I'm not sure we need it now. Let's increase our city cap by 1. 5 out of 5. We're starting to get up to some pretty high tier buildings in here now, which is good for our yield. I guess we'll lean into the growth thing. More food! More swarming! This city is fantastic as well. It's got Gust Keep. Yeah, you're great. How does Age of Wonders 4 compare to 803 in terms of approachability? I'm not sure exactly how it compares for approachability, but I find it to be a very approachable game, I'll say that much. And then, is gamepad support good? I think it is. I played only a little bit with a controller, to be fair, because keyboard and mouse is king, but yeah, I thought it was good. I thought it was decent. Dig a diggy hole? No. So we'll swap out a protector for maybe like this archer, seer. Chuck the protector in. Get a bit more unit diversity and strength. We're at, are we at a strong enough point? Potentially. Though they also have full armies. So it's going to be a tough one with their siege equipment there too. Let's step up. Pillage that mine, because how do you like me now? And see what this looks like. Hello, see what this looks like? about to start a siege. Okay. 2,119 to 1523. So that's a solid victory for us. Now we can bring in some of the things that we've unlocked to help us break down their defenses. Sabotage support damages the support defense. No support effect will be present. Seems good. And tower bombardment, maybe. Half of the tower units are destroyed. Sure. Decent. 5 turns. Let's go. See you later, Rat King. Hopefully. Time for a tier 3 tome. We are leaning the way of war. Overwhelming force, specialize in sieges and dealing damage. The Tome of Devastation is right up our alley. Less so, I think, for Pandemonium. Terramancy is fun. Transmutation, I've barely played with. Cycles and Vigor we explored last time. Subjugation sounds interesting. I have played around with it a bit before, with that Baron's Palace. And then we could lean into the more magic-y stuff, but I really don't think that's what we are. We are not a magical people. Which I think, for me, means that Devastation will be the right pick. Let's Devastate. Got a fair mix of things up here too, up the top right. 7 Materium, 5 Chaos, 4 Nature, and 1 Order.
Even after their blades have broken, their bones.
Seed of Chaos, Province. Okay, okay. Shared Vision? It's a deal. How did we not have that already? Let's be official allies. Okay, he wants 200 bucks out of me. I mean, feels like a bit of a low blow. And we've met a city-state. Let's give them a Whispering Stone. Yes, a new one. Brilliant. Thanks to their shared vision, we're going to find their city-state and then take it. Lol. No money, so we can't build anything. We're kind of waiting for the siege to play out and hoping that they don't build a whole load more units. Napoleon built... Nemoleon, sorry, built the Seed of Shadow. Dodgy. Wants to end the war? I don't think so. Like the way I drag across the map. Pretty smooth, huh? Got enough money now that we can get married. It's a deal. We're allies. Very green face. That makes domination victory very achievable for us here. Peace. There will be no peace. Only war. Is there a way to gain affinity during the game except the 2 you get from picking tomes? I mean, tomes are your driver for affinity during the game. They are your affinity. I can't think of any off the top of my head. Wondering if there was any link to events or anything that I've played. I don't think so. Leaves my court. Portia, no. Oh, fine. You can have a bodyguard. We lost a good hero on that day. We should have unlooted them first. Scumbag move. Boost our allegiance here, so we'll jump past old mate and try and snag that free city. That infestation is pumping out loads of dangerous stuff. I don't even want to look at that. And we're 2 turns now 1 turn away from our siege. Let's be leafy as well as rocky. She had a nice helmet. Damn it. Damn it. Allows units to heal themselves in battle. Yeah, let's get that. That's a nice upgrade. Anybody want a bit of empire development? Not me. Time for the fall of... the fall of the mole. Auto resolve, auto success on that bad boy. With 700 extra combat strength. Oh my god, it was a bloodbath. Wow. Those are some heavy losses on the Molian Dynamite side. Ain't that for sure. Now we can absorb it as our own. We can migrate Eradicators into the city. We can migrate the other rats. Vassalize or raise. I think we'll migrate our rats into this place. We're you know, because we're rampant swarmers, so we've been like burying away underground, getting up to Lord knows what, and now we've reached the overworld and we're just frantically pumping out rats. It's fantastic. Let's clean up the rest of these guys because Nemolian is still alive. Nemolian escaped unscathed. So we'll chuck into auto combat and just make sure that Nemolian's gone too. And now that Nemolian is gone and Nemolian's throne city has been captured, that's it. Nemolian is out. Cannot be brought back to life. Do I want to receive Imperium for gold? I think I do. Yeah. And now we move on the next target. Where is it? There. We have an underground passage coming up. Okay, let's reroute back to the city for some heals. Warbreed unlocked. Neat. I think I'll summon in some of those. Let's get Unleash the Hounds for extra units when it comes to sieging. I think siege equipment's very powerful aspect of the route, which will allow our shielded units mostly to be able to heal themselves in battle. An extra benefit. Just another way that we're stronger and stronger every day. You can be Lord of Production. Oh, I just reset your skills. Just gonna get all of these army buffing ones. Lots of adjacency bonuses too. Start combat with an Iron Golem assistant, tier 1. I mean, tier 1's not especially useful, but any extra unit is a good extra unit. And, I mean, it's, you know, a tier 1's a tier 1. But I'll take it. Target friendly unit regains its action points. That could be quite fun. And then we need to get one of these big bad boys. We'll get the summon animal again, I think. For another extra unit. This time a tier 3 one though. And then we'll make you Lord of War! And defensive. Nice. So we were the first one to make vassalage with them, which is great. Sorry, rat boy. I think those are fine. We should check in downstairs. How's everything going down here? I think we'll release this city now, as a city-state maybe. Just because we're encroaching up on our city cap. In fact, we're at it. And going over it is really bad for your knowledge. Do not recommend. So for the time being, let's take this tiny little crappy city head into the secret city information menu that I mean, it's not a secret, but it is kind of hidden. And release it as a vassal. And now, we should see it. Yeah, bam! Silver Bridge. Our tiny, bonded vassal has done it. Great. We can trade with them now, too. Get a little bit of... That's bad. And now we're below our city cap, which is handy, of course, because if we jump back up to the overworld, we've picked up Gloom Hollow, another new city of ours. Let's make sure it's governed by a rat. By the rats, for the rats was our campaign slogan, after all. I'll grab a Scholars Guild. And then... You are my target. More enthralled protectors. I thought we unlocked a new unit, but maybe it was a constructible one. Right, yeah, Warbreed. And Iron Golems. Okay. Development skill, we want to lean into the domination victory now. So we are going to ignore magic. Oh, your city's gained 500 draft this turn. I've never played with that before. It's a one-off one, but it could be kind of useful. Except I'm dirt poor. Terrible decision. I mean, it pumped out that unit straight away, but that's not a good deal. I wonder if it carries... It said this turn. I'm wondering if it stays there, or if I lose it by moving through turns. I mean, there's only one way to find out. You can tell we've still got it, because it's 0 turns to complete. What we could do, just in case it doesn't save, is jump into these cities where we had things queued up and refund them. And that way, we'll at least be able to make a little bit more use of it. Iron Golem. Maybe also... Here. Warbreed. Iron Golem. Nice. Okay, well that's at least a little bit of value, so if it doesn't carry over, I don't feel so bad. Let's see. It doesn't. I think it doesn't. Oh, it was lucky I sold that stuff. A cult of personality. The children of the Khan seek your blessing as they assemble to celebrate their zeal. I say... Give me your food! Even though there's actually no point in having more population there now. Should have taken the knowledge. Always take the knowledge. Or the Imperium. Where did you pop out? All the way up here! Okay, time to cycle out some crappies. Who's got the worst army? Oh, it's almost our king. Might get a bit more unit diversity in here. Alright. I think we're starting to make moves now, everybody. Absorb the moles. So Nemoleon was from a previous game. Our last live stream. No, the live stream before. And yeah, Nemoleon is in the game because of course your ascended leaders, after you finish a game, can come through and end up being your enemy or your ally in future. I think it's a really nice touch, actually. How do you remove units? Do you mean disband or delete? To do that, you click into them, and then click this tiny little disband button up here.
Huh?
This is going to be a tough fight. We need all the upgrades we can get. That's not even good for me. Don't have a lot of power here either. Grants enchanted units 10% damage, Siege Breaker, and Demolisher. And we'd get it on 3 units. Okay. It's a buff. I'll take it. What are you doing? Raising an outpost. And you've got quite a lot of dudes. We're only at 4 cities. Maybe we should make this a city. Found a city for the Eradicators? Let's do it. Welcome to Harrington, everybody. It's small, but we're going to use it to train units. And buy them outright, potentially. Or maybe we'll turn it into a city-state, actually. Just create more toadies. We've got a low-risk battle and a chance to wipe out their army here. Let's see. Declare a justified war. It'll only be good for our Imperium and good for vassal city relationships. Let's do it. We're going in. We're going hard. We can call in old mate as well. Always a good idea to summon our allies, and he is our ally. Where do I do it? Well, we'll get a teleporter pact, I guess. Perhaps it'll come up next turn? I'm not sure. I thought it was here. Oh, he declined. Well, that's a yikes. I forgive you. Though, kind of mad about that. So I'm working from home right now. Play again the game soon after finishing work this evening. Good stuff. Go you. That's awesome. You called an ally to war. They rejected you. Unlucky. Right, so our 3 best armies, 700, 800, 900. So we should attack like that. I'm hoping for a nice auto-resolve here. Big wins. Please. Oh, it was a freaking huge win. We're unstoppable. We've got this insane like healing and buffing and all of this swarmy rat synergy. It's fantastic. I'm going to just put some really rudimentary and basic improvements in here. Just to... Oh, she has a sick weapon. Just to, you know, make sure that everybody's fully equipped. Let's again get the... Oh. You're weird. Get the Draining Blade, because it's kind of like a self-heal. Their leader is down there too. But we'll mop up the rest of these units. Om nom 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 nom. All of their heroes, their entire army, wiped out. Gone. In the blink of an eye. Migrates the population to Eradicators. Ah, I haven't checked the player account on Steam. Yeah, that'll be interesting. I'll be interested to see how that sort of displays and holds up. How does it run on the Steam DECK, were told well. But that isn't my experience, it's just from what I've heard in chat, but apparently very well. Steam reviews are 72% positive now. Nature is healing. Good. I was pretty disappointed when I woke up this morning, because of course it released for me at like 2 a.m. or something this morning. I woke up at 5:30, and one of the first things I did was check my phone and to see what the reviews were like, because I just had this terrible feeling that I, showed this game and talked about how great it was because it is, and shared my impressions, and that they would somehow be like horribly wrong. You know those dumb things that you worry about that aren't really true. But anyway, I loaded up and I'm like, oh no, they're mixed. I thought, how could they be mixed? This does not make sense to me. It has to be something to do with performance. We've seen many great PC games suffer, at least at launch, from bad performance. He's looking at you, Star Wars. That's especially bad, though. And I was like, please, no. But I think it's going to be okay. I think it's going to be okay. I think a lot of the... I mean, if anyone's reviewed a game and they've got 40 minutes played, do we really need to count their review in the total? Nice to hear that nature's healing, though. Thanks for letting me know. And Snowdawn says there's, at the moment, about 27,793 in-game currently on Steam. Not bad. Considering people have had crash issues, that's not too bad. All of our governors just decided they'd stop governing. Why did they do that? Oh. Hold up. I see. It's a shame that double-clicking that doesn't open up the thing. I need to stop double assigning people. We just don't have the heroes to govern everywhere, that's the problem. I was going to step out and heal, but I don't know if I need to. Put that unit there so that they at least sort of share the love. Province lost, founded, do. $264. We can pump one of them out next turn. How's everything doing in the underworld? Very good. Very smooth. This place is full. I own the underground. Right, I guess we just move in. Go get him, Tiger. We'll cast the siege magic unit so that our units are just slightly better. 30k plus at start of release. Interesting. It'll probably decline from there. Most games do. I hope it gets the attention it deserves, and some players' games crashing at the start doesn't completely tank the clear effort that's gone into producing this game. Other rulers declare a rivalry. Good. You should dislike each other. That's the whole point. Also, what happened to our alliance? Are you kidding me? Why do you dislike me all of a sudden? What's gone wrong here? Did I break the alliance on accident? I certainly didn't mean to. Well, that's a little unfortunate. A new Empire skill is available. $2,000. Cities are cheaper. Raising cities is better. I don't need any of these, really. May as well make a bit of money, seeing as we're slaying units, I suppose. Coastal provinces don't exist. Oh, we'll get the extra siege slot too. Nice. Really nice, actually. Empires that trade grievances. Okay, that's good. That's good. Goodbye, Ham. Nice to see ya. Ham has built a seed of nature, so that's one part of the magic victory. I don't want another tier at this level. Another tome at this level, I mean. That's a powerful siege project. Let's grab that. That's insane. It destroys all of the towers and walls.
Ignore the middling mages.
What?
To raise the dead or harness lightning and
Shame we
fire
didn't
to
get it.
hurl at you.
Shuffle?
These fools know not the power resting beneath their own
Shuffle?
feet. But they will.
Shuffle?
In the final moments of their
I need to stop shuffling.
insignificant existences.
Let's just get Earth Shatter. Crushing Earth. Let's get Crushing Earth. That sounds more fun. And we march. To the capital! This army's a little bit by itself, but it'll meet up. Rendezvous, as they say in French. Place the city under siege. We now have 3 siege equipment slots. Let's unleash the hounds for an extra 6 units. Is that an extra 6? I think it is another way to do it. Six warhounds. Yeah. Great. We don't currently have any others. I mean, we could construct onages. That would give us another 2 siege units. I don't think they're that great. To be honest, though. But I guess it is a way to do it. Chuck some extra units in and then sabotage their support. Brilliant. A revel without a cause. I always thought it was rebel. I've said that wrong my whole life. It's unfortunate. Alright, let's roll. 60% chance of getting the favourable outcome. It failed. Hi, Pete! That's unfortunate. I mean, it was almost a 50-50, so I guess it stands to reason. Right, let's check in on the front line. AKA war. Just destruction. Which of these armies is better? 700 and 700. They are almost the same. Two turns left to breach. Let's skip through. Spells ready to go. We'll summon another one of these guys, I think. Trade declined. Your offer, their offer. Well, our relations have taken a real dive. They don't like empires that have defeated other empires, and they feel very threatened. That's unfortunate. We could have had something great. Right, let's get this place done. The attackers, I mean, we've got 3,000, they've got 1,300. There's just no chance. I reckon we don't lose a single unit. Okay, we lost 2. We lost 2 tier 2 Houndmasters. Damn it. And just like that, another player sent to the void. We're going to tap into the fading bloodlust and get some draft down here at Ulan Ratar. They'll let us get a free war breed. And then we'll grab an iron golem as well. and bring these units up to the surface. Because now that this guy isn't our ally, we don't automatically win the game. We'd need them to be our ally for the game to have ended there. What that means is that there's one extra player on our hit list. They're starting to build some of the magic victory stuff. See that seed of nature there? So that's just something to be aware of. They're probably still quite far away. Speaking of far away, this is going to be quite the run. Let's migrate eradicators to this city. Yes, please. And then start a long march to north. We'll infill any of these blank spots in the armies with summoned in units. I'll just keep summoning these big tree boys. We've leveled up 3 times. Okay. Let's get stand together, because all of our dudes have stand together. They just love being next to each other. We'll get the golem assistant for the extra unit. And a bit of heal. Why not? Second player down. Now it's a 1v1 situation. Amazing. We're pumping out units wherever we can, just to make sure that we have the numbers. Please give me that. Okay, summon Stone Spirit. That's actually not terrible, because we have quite a few opportunities to summon units, and not really any good ones to summon, except for that one ogre just on repeat. Oh. What have you got? Hey look, there's a little guy himself. Should we sneak up there with some war golems and give him a bash? Probably not. Tempting. Who wants one of these? You do! We've got far too many troops. We're so strong. We're going to ignore that outpost, I think. Although we could actually send 2 armies to go and take him down. We'll just send some iron golems by themselves. A traveler calls for your help. Let's move it to the crypt. Help me, help me! Straight to the crypt for you. Right, so we're going to send the bulk of our forces that way. We'll divert up this way a little bit with these 2 armies. See if we can trap this guy here at this outpost, and then flood the capital. I think it'll work. Doesn't seem to be moving. Why would you just hang out at that outpost? The view must be really impressive. He's got 700 and 300. We've got 2,000 combat strength between those armies, so I think we'll be okay. These tier 4 units that we've unlocked are really doing work. We've kind of just out-teched him. Just more of those? It seems a bit daft. I'll create some forest instead. Spread some beauty in the world. We are forest people after all, so that'll actually also benefit us in this fight, hilariously. I didn't even think about that. They were punning. I'm glad they were punning. Otherwise I've been wrong for many years. My city cap is a bit high. And this is a problem. Let's use this as a little case study. I'll probably report back on this in a video too. So at the moment we're at 6 out of 5, and our research is 276. Other yields you can see up the top. What we'll do is take old Harrington here, jump into our city menu, and release Harrington as a vassal. Hey, where'd the little guy go? Oh, there he is. Alright, stand outside there. Nice. We can get a big rock boy now, I think. Yeah, proper one. Tier 6 summoning spell. Summon a tier 3 rock boy. Good. And now Harrington will pop out. Our city cap will go down, and bam. Big yield increase. Mainly to our research, which I think is really important. We wouldn't be winning this game if it weren't for our research. So, good job, Harrington. You're my vassal. You did great. Thanks for being me once. Okay, relations have really soured now. We went from allies to just really hating each other. So, I'm going to declare a justified war. A slight evil alignment, because there's just a slight minor justification. If it was more major, we'd get more benefits, or if it was worse, we'd get penalties. But you're done. You're done, mate. You had your chance. Place this outpost under siege, trapping him inside of it. We probably don't need a lot, but we might as well unleash the hounds, because it only costs mana. And here's our Tremor ritual. At the start of combat, towers, battlements, and additional wall structures are destroyed. Well, that's just going to absolutely roll that place. There is no way. There is no way this guy's making it out of this alive. No way. Get a rock boy in there. And we're Gucci. Eat the Walmart goblins. Amazing. Alright. Okay, there are a few troops here. I hope that army up by itself isn't... It's not really in reinforceable range. We could actually take an L there because I ran that guy up too far. I'm sure we'll be fine. Let's see. Will they step out and attack that army? It'll reinforce that one. They didn't. How unusual. The Eye of Remy. Imperium. Always Imperium. Craigmar has sent a war party. Don't let your city-state do your dirty work. Let's attack the outpost. I'm going to jump in and manually watch this one. Because I think it's... I want to see this Tremor. Oh my god, you want to see a Tremor. I mean... Did I... No. Noob. Noob move. One thing that they perhaps could add to this... See, because I've got Surrender, I've got Replay. I don't have, like, a auto-end. You know, like, what if I decided that I wanted to stop watching this fight? Could I... Why can I not just... Cut it off? I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid. It's also pretty interesting to see just how... What I suspect is the AI taking advantage of the different things that we've done here. We've had a lot of focus on units either buffing each other when they're next to each other, or healing each other when they're next to each other. And the AI does seem to be grouping them together a lot better than it normally does. Usually there'll be like a random hero. Don't get me wrong, it's good, but usually there'll be a hero who's like 7 tiles out the front. And they might suffer because of that. But it seems very focused at keeping everybody together, which is great to see. Top right auto combat. Yes, yeah, I've got that enabled. I'm not clicking this right now. I mean auto end. You know, like what if, like, so I come in, I start the auto fight, and I think, actually, I don't need to see this play out. I'm happy for this to just be over. There's no option to do that once you start watching it. Man, if I was clicking all these, I should be in like FaZe Clan or something, because that would be pretty impressive. Pretty impressive click through. Easy dub. Have we lost anyone yet? Surely not, because of all this stand together, defense mode, survival. Looks like... Oh, there he goes. I was gonna say, looks like that's him there. Yeah, that's him. Oh, poison removed. That's a bit cute. Probably don't need to defend back there. Yeah, spit some webs or something at him. The whole gang's about to crowd in through this tiny little gap. He's legging it. Don't let him get away. Oh, he's a goner. Defeated by a tier 1 hound. How does it feel, Ham Binger? How does it feel? Just lost a 6-hour game because my troop decided to drop morale and abandon the final siege and got steamrolled. Was it witchery? It could have been. It could have been witchery, genuinely. Okay, so that's him defeated but not gone, because he will fall back to his throne city. However... Come on and get your siege on. Alright, let's do a tremor ritual. Just slam that out. They're fairly strong, to be fair. He's in the astral void at the minute. I think we want some direct bombardment. Either undermine the walls or destroy the tower units. I think we'll undermine the walls this time and unleash the hounds for the extra units. That'll put the siege down to a 4-turn timer. We've got Earth Shatter unlocked, which is pretty cool. Here's the gold golems that I used in my Let's Play. They are really fun. Cool looking units. One of my favorite ones I've found so far. The tone we pick here ultimately doesn't matter too much. I'm going to go for this aggro one. And it doesn't matter because if we win this siege, we're about to win this game. Domination victory, baby.
Spectacle to behold. A union of fire and earth.
Target the province is affected. Province improvements are destroyed. All units sustain 15 damage. That's pretty cool. And let's get an Earth Shatter. Adds rocky feature, can destroy mountains. Enemy armies sustain 10 damage. Huh. And I can just cast it right here on their capital. And it doesn't say that my armies sustain damage. So I'm assuming... Let's see. Cool. Okay. Neat. A little bit of damage. They'll heal straight away because it's their territory, so probably better used elsewhere, but that was fun. A root of Materium, I think that said. Must have been for me. I can build it, not him, because I don't think he's building it anywhere. I mean, he's in the astral void, for crying out loud. Any spells? Actually, I'd like to see what this does to a non-city tile. It's going to destroy that herbalist, though. Oh, it's not mine. Who cares? Adds the Rocky feature. Rocky, a province of Rampart. Okay. I mean, it changes a little bit, but it's not as cool as the, not as cool looking as the forest one, I don't think. Forests were cooler. One turn. What are we on? Turn 73. Not too bad. Gonna be a turn 74 dub. Assuming we win this fight. Should I check these armies? 1,700. Yeah, I mean, we could have used an extra hero, probably. Let's swap out this level 1 Stone Spirit. This tier 2 Archer. And replace with Iron Golem and Big War Dude. And that should put us... Yeah, nice. Okay, so we're above 3,000. They're at 2,300. It's time to take victory, everybody. Wham bam. Thanks, ma'am. Do it! Oh, it was a crushing one too. Not a single unit lost. How fantastic. Let's migrate the Eradicators in here. He's got away! Oh, it was... I celebrated too soon. He got away. Let's take evil alignment. Come back here, you... I was going to say you rat. Come back here, you halfling. Slay him. He's gone. And with that, slight premature celebration, victory's been achieved. Not too shabby at all. Congratulations, Ratatouille. Turn 74 military victory. Pretty neat. Let's have a look at some quick stats while we watch the replay. Oh my god, the world is very orange. And of course, in the underground too. That side was completely lava, basically. We really had the only good body. By the way, this is a large underground. Most of it's lava. Hard to settle. A few extra diggable bits, though. You see, we could have excavated through there. That would have been quite fun. But instead I excavated this one and ended up going nowhere. But apart from that, jump back up to the top. I'm keen to see this play out. And then in terms of rankings, diplomacy, we were alright. A contender. Economy, we just rocketed away toward the late game. But we actually had a lead fairly early. Around the mid game. Expansion, hugely expansive. That was thanks to our prolific swarmers, picking up all the city-states, having the higher caps, having the extra food buildings, right? Everything that we built was about expansion. I actually thought we might have got an expansion victory at one point. Military ranking, it was very even. And then, boom, drop them off the face of the earth. Boom, boom, drop them down too. Research, that is a yikes. We were well behind. If we hadn't taken them out, or, you know, they hadn't had war declared on them there, fighting, destroyed an army, and then boom, destroyed a throne city. That could have been a yikes. Could have been a loss that way. But apart from that, I think that's it. You voted for domination victory. 44% of people voted for domination victory, which is not too shabby. Thank you so much for joining me today, everybody. That's going to round out this game. We, of course, have one more thing to do. Except, congratulations, Ratty Ratatouille. You've made it. You've made it, my king. What do I want to get? A hammer? A customization icon? Cape? I want to get... Pronouncements cost 50% less. Trade. I want to get something that's, you know, actually really impactful. Like an extra trait or a new weapon, rather than just a cosmetic thing. They're kind of hard to find, though. Unlock Banner Lords. Start with an Eris free city revealed and gain 25 allegiance with them. I mean, I'll work my way. I'll work my way down this way. There's a couple of interesting things down here. And boom, that's it. Thank you for the stream. Oh, thank you for watching. Miss Snow, thanks so much. You're awesome. Thanks for tuning in with me today. That'll do for a slightly shorter one, but a very successful one, if I don't say so myself. Thank you to, I believe we had 2 super chatters. Let me just check. Torrin, King, and Hammond. Yes, thank you. And also thanks for subscribing over on Twitch too. We had a nice 100 viewers watching on Twitch. It's not bad. Thanks, Chaotic, for the subscription over there. And thank you everyone for joining me. I'm really enjoying Age of Wonders. It's release day today, so if you've got it, you can go out into the wild and try it for yourself too. I'd recommend playing on the beta version on Steam. That seems to be a workaround for the crashing issues that they're currently facing on day one. Anyway, thanks for the support, team. I'll see you next time, and there'll be plenty more Age of Wonders where this came from. Take care out there, and bye-bye.